Hi guys, so we're going to do a little video. I haven't done a video in a couple days of the animals, like the new chicks and stuff, to see what I all got. So, and I'm just going to do one of like my routine. It's going to be kind of long because like I said before, I don't have a camera yet to edit my videos. I just kind of do videos. So, alright, so the newest thing is we got some sugar gliders again. So, they're in here sleeping. And she usually freaks out if I wake her up. Maybe you can see her in there. There she is. There's one. The other two you can't really see because that's a female. She's a standard gray. These guys are like a creamy color. They're in their little pouch sleeping. Two more girls. Going to pick up a couple boys. So there's our seedlings. Some of our stuff never came up. These were, I think, peppers and tomatoes. Don't know what happened. My onions are starting to fall over and die. So to get these in the ground, but these are doing good. Some of these are okay, some aren't. Stuff low, stuff I didn't get my stuff in time, and we lost some stuff for one night. So the incubator's pretty much done. The only thing I got in here that's still gonna stay in here for a couple more days is a couple duck eggs. This is our little hospital, I call it, for the sick ones. We had one that didn't make it out of the shell out of the 41 eggs, and then we had 3 weak ones. This is the one. He's made it the longest, actually, and he has something wrong with his one leg. We tried putting the little rubber bands and stuff, and he's getting stronger each day, but I don't know if he's going to make it or not. We've lost 2 other ones. We found one this morning, but here's the rest. All these guys are really good and healthy. They're a barnyard mix, so we don't know what they are. Most of them, the dad's Eye and Samani roaster, but we did pretty well. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. I think we had around 20 survivors. Like I said, we lost 2, and I think we're going to make, I don't know about that one, if he's going to be all right or not, but that's part of it. So that's not bad for our first hatch, I don't think, because I didn't check the eggs. I just put eggs in there. I checked a couple. I didn't want to mess with them too much. And then I found out now that you should really make sure they're fertile, make sure they're grown, because after so many days they can blow up, burst. We didn't have that issue, but there's quite a few I've shook and they're just liquid, so I know they never did anything. So I'm going to clean that out today and just leave the duck eggs in there because they take a few extra days. And then we'll filter back up. But these guys got moved down here. These are my Snowflake Quail. They're very shy. There's 6 of them in there. And then we have one little chick. It's a Icelandic chick. Well, it ain't too little anymore. If I can get them to go that way. Yeah. It's getting pretty big, but, they're good on water, so let's move this over. We'll just do their food. This morning, I just changed everybody's water out last night. So, there's a little chick. See how big she is compared to them. So anyways, give them their feed. You guys need feed. Let me see. It's okay. Their water's good. I just changed it last night before I went to bed. And that little guy, he doesn't really eat much. He just drinks. So, I don't know. I give him a dropper of droppers of water several times a day. So, and I don't know. I think there's much else I can do for him. Just gotta wait and see if he makes it. So, sorry. Let's see here what we got going on. I'm gonna go over here to the quail cage and bunny cage. They're yelling because they want their breakfast. I did everybody's water yesterday. Usually, since it's cooler weather, I can do every other day. These guys still have feed. These guys need feed. Here's these quail. Hi guys, I'm gonna fill your food up. Boy and 4 girls is what we ended up with in there, so that's a pretty good deal. I just got covers for these, but they only come in one size, so I don't know if they're going to work. I might have to continue doing the tarp thing, but I'd rather cover everything. Sorry about the wind. But here's my bun buns. Here's Bun Buns. Hi, Bun Bun. And they always spill their food. I'm going to clean their cages tomorrow. Here's the other quail. Hi, guys. You guys are good on food, but you're not... Oh, hold on, guys. They knocked their water over. Get this fixed. I knew that was going to happen because we couldn't figure out where your spring went. Put it over here in the corner. Mom's got to look for your spring thing today to hold it. We'll fit this right here. It'll fix that. Anyways. Have these 4 in here. I got off a lady. She wanted to rehome them. Her husband didn't want to do quail anymore, so she rehomed them to me. And then it's not bad out today compared to what it's been since we're in Ohio, and we've been getting snow, which is crazy. But that's gonna be annoying. It's mid-50s today. It's supposed to warm up finally, though. We got 4 in here. We do have one. I gotta take him in and clean his foot. He has a boo-boo on his foot. Hi, guy. Hi. These guys are pretty friendly. And then down here we have 2 Snowflake. And she made it so cute. She made a little nest. She doesn't sit on the eggs, so I take the eggs, but she does have her little nest she made. And you guys don't eat very much, so. All right, so we just need some feed for these guys and clean the bunny's food out. The bunny's still got food. I feel, like I said, I did the waterers. Right now it's cold, so they don't drink as much. So the waterers get done every other day. And then if they're dirty, of course I clean them. But soon I'll be doing them every day. Leave that chicken alone. So the yard looks a little better than what it did. That's all produce and stuff. I think I've said before, we have a guy down the road that gives us all his produce. All right, guys, Mommy's going to go get your feed, okay? There's Matilda, our goat. She has to stay out because she is a big bully to the baby goats. It's not working out as I planned right now. Until they get a little bit bigger. She likes to slam into them if I'm out there. I don't know if she bullies them when I'm not out there, so just decided to not put her in there with them until they're a little bigger. Because I don't want them to hurt one of the little ones. The lady who got the boyfriend said that they would be fine, but I still worry. I'm like, just big mommy about that stuff. So, I keep feeling like there's a bug on me. Oh, there was a spider on my face. Little daddy long legs. So, anyways. Hopefully you can see me when I'm doing here. I don't know if you will or not. But yeah, I hope soon I can save up and get a nice camera. Because I'd like to do better videos for you guys and edit them and stuff. So, we have a bunch of chickens being broody that I'm going to be taking their eggs today and checking them, and then put them, if I see any fertile, I'm going to go ahead and put them in the incubator. And if not, I'm going to toss them because they have been broody for quite a while, and the ones been broody from before I put those chicks' eggs in. So I know that a lot of them are fertile. So, anyways, this is I don't know if you guys can see me or not. Let me look around here. See if you can see what I'm doing. Oh yeah, you can see me. Anyways, guys, this is our chicken feed mix. Right now I'm getting a Tractor Supply. I'm going to start going to the feed mill. But, this is mixed, I don't know how big this thing is, but it holds 150 pounds. And that lasts about 2 weeks now because I've been giving them all the fresh produce. So this is a mix of one bag of layer crumbles because they don't like the pellets, a bag of cracked corn, and a bag of what's it called? Not grit. Scratch. So that's mixed together. And I fill this yellow bucket up, pound bucket. That's how much they get a day. And then I got the sweet feed here. I just bought the sweet feed. And I get one small scoop with eggs. And then they'll get 2 scoops of their feed in there. And that's breakfast. And then later in the day I give them some more. There's my other bucket. And then we're going to do the sweet feed for the goats. And then for their goats. 2 scoops of that for them. Scoop that from Matilda, and I lost my cups. I don't know where the cups went. My cups are what I use for the ducks. So we might have to come back. Oh well. Oh well. And then I just bought oyster shells because we need oyster shells. We haven't had any in a while. So, I mean, I refeed them their egg shells. I don't know how well this is going to work, guys. I'm trying to carry this and talk to you. I redo their egg shells. I give them egg shells all the time, but sometimes that's not enough. So I bought some oyster shells. I mean, I buy them, but I haven't bought them. Hadn't bought them in a little while. So, I did raise the fence up. Me and my son added some fencing on top. I had gotten that netting. Oh my gosh, it was so bad. It was a catastrophe. It didn't work at all. So, let's do Matilda here first because she's gonna try to get us if we don't feed her first because she wants everything to be about her, don't you? Spoiled girl. Okay, you're gonna need to move because you're gonna get my ankles. So I'm gonna throw her feet in here. There you go. And you're knocking your water around, girl. Then now she'll leave me alone while I do the chickens. So, anyways, I gotta clean this chicken pen out. We got a mess in here of like rinds and stuff. Anyways, Basil! No! And I forgot to bring my shocker thing out, of course, while I'm recording. Come on, guys, back it up. Hold on, guys, I gotta try to get in here and let the escapees out. Anyways, we got about 3-4 rogue chickens still. Since I raised the fence on the one side. I'm sure they're figuring out they can get out on the other side. So, I don't know. I might buy some other type of netting to put over the top. Come on, guys. Sit this down you guys down for a minute. Put you guys right here. I don't know if you guys can see anything or not. Come on, guys. I know they're like acting like they're starved, but literally they just go. I was throwing all their feeders up all the way, but we were wasting so much feed because they would get wet, you know. Even though we have these little cover things, we have these covers right here. Feed still gets ruined and wet when it rains. So I decided to do less of this because no point in wasting feed. So, and I'm not feeding the ones out of the fence anymore unless they're trying to get in the shed because feeding them out of the fence, I told my old man because he would always do that. I said all that's doing is making them know that they're going to get fed out there. So, other than them getting into the produce, which we can't really stop, we don't feed them out of the fence anymore because we want them to stay in here. And I mean, a lot of people, free ranging is nice, but it's not so nice whenever you're going to have a garden and you have flower beds you want to look nice and things like that. I don't know what you're yelling about. You got your food and your water. So, let's go here. Okay, guys. So we have a few broody hens. I'm not letting these ones be broody because we have so many. So every day I make them mad because I steal their eggs. But with us having the incubator especially, it's just easier just to put the eggs in there. And we have people that buy eggs, so we can't have all our eggs. Ow! Oh, you're mean. Go. No broodiness. Go. We can't have all broody hens because then we won't be able to have eggs for ourselves or anything to sell. So, I took her eggs and she's still mad. She's the one that bit me. Pigs are yelling for their breakfast. But, let's see. Oh, Lord. Seriously? Mulligans now? Girls, this is not going to happen. Yeah, no. Out. Get out. Take the ones that I know are fresh. And I'm going to check all the rest of these tonight. See, this is the one. She's been sitting on eggs for like a month and nothing's happened. So, Uh-oh. So I'm taking her eggs away. I know it seems mean, but I'm gonna check them all. And if any of them are fertile, see, and I have a couple in here too. Oh, she's in here. I did have like 2 in here that were, see how they act when you come in? See, watch. She'll try to bite me. We had 2 that were sitting in there for like a while, so they've left. Now this other one's sitting in there. Hopefully she's just laying an egg. But it's kind of hard. Like, I can't let them be broody because you don't know which eggs are fertile and which aren't when you take them away, unless you gather them every day. So today I'm going to pull all the eggs, check all the eggs. If any are fertile, then I'll put them in the incubator. And then the rest I'll toss, and then we'll start fresh again. And then I'll just gather eggs every day and not let them sit on any eggs. Because like I said, I'm trying to have a breeding program. That's why we sectioned off this section of the fence over here. I'll show you real quick before I feed the pigs, because they're mad, but they're always like that. They get fed twice a day and fruit and veggies in between. So I made the fence higher up. It's about 6 feet now, all the way down, so it keeps them in. Now this section I have did string because I was planning on putting a wire on the top of the other side of that stuff. Well, this ain't working. Anyways, this is our little area that I've just fenced separate. And this is going to be a breeding program. I'm going to put in here. So a lot of people want the Eye and Samani babies. So I'm going to put the Ions in here. And one guy wants Eye and Brahma mixed. And I have one Brahma, large Brahma girl. So I'm going to put them in. And let them lay some eggs. And then I'll put them in the incubator. My old man is talking about getting a second incubator. So, but we have a bunch of babies though. We have a bunch of barn mixes that no one has bought yet. And my feeling is, if you're only wanting eggs, why not just get the barn mixes? Because you just want the eggs. But I don't know. Maybe we'll get them sold. We'll see. If not, they'll get stuff. Throw it in there with the rest. Here's the piggies. And they think they're starving. Even though they're not. And I swear they're not starving, guys. I promise. I feed them. They get fed all the time. There's their breakfast, and you see the 3 ducks are still in here. She's been laying an egg every few days. She's healing up nicely. For whatever reason, they don't pick on her as much when she's in here. So, she's the one I'm putting her eggs in the incubator. Let's see if they hatch. The babies are crying because they're in their house still. They get locked up at night. Because I gotta worry about coyotes and things. Haven't had a coyote up here. I mean, you can hear them in our backfield. Haven't had one get any of my animals, but still being precautionary. You know, we have those on them boards right there. We have lights. And there they are. Hi, guys. No, I'm not yelling because they're hungry. Because as you can see, they still got food in there from yesterday. But they're all about the fresh food, I guess. But they're getting big. They're growing already. They're filling out nice. Getting chubby. This is Sasha. And say hi, Sasha. That's Michonne with her pretty blue eyes. There's Jerry. That's our buck. And then this is the little Judith. If anyone's a Walking Dead fan, you'll know what all these names mean. It's from all the different Walking Dead characters. The problem at our farm is we have so many more girls than boys. I can't give any of the good boy names to anybody. But we're going to have hopefully at least 2 boy bunnies. Because I'm getting more bunnies. They're going to be ready in a couple weeks. We're getting 2 mini Rexes. So I'm going to name them, I think, Rick and Carl. And then my bunnies that are in there, I don't know if they're boys or girls. I need to check that. And then I can know what to name them. I've considered giving the girls boy names. A couple of them, just because I want to get all the characters that I like. But there's their house. The roof, there's 2 pieces that, I think I said this in a video before, when we were building it, that Jerry ate the directions, so we forgot to put 2 latch things on there, so we got to get that done this weekend. Last weekend we didn't have good enough weather. and their swimming pool's a mess, even though I just cleaned it yesterday. I could dump it every day, but it's still a little chilly here in Ohio. Like today's only gonna be like 54. So I don't think they need to go swimming that much. But when nice weather gets here. And plus I'm gonna buy 2 new poles for these pens because that pole broke finally. So, which ain't bad because I think I bought that 2 years ago for the grandkids. Hi Tilda! So now I got them all fed. Everybody already had water. I gave everybody fresh water actually last night around like 7. So now everybody's water's good. So they have the 2 big waterers right there. And then they have 3 small ones in there. Spread out. Here's our eggs that I got. These are probably from yesterday, some of them, because I forgot to collect the eggs last night. That's the one nice thing in chillier weather. As long as it's not freezing weather, it's not a big deal if you don't get the eggs, because they won't freeze and break, and they'll still be okay. In super hot weather, if I don't get them every day, I toss them because I'm not taking that chance. So that's about it for now, guys. Like I said, on this farm we got some sugar gliders this week. We got some females. We're gonna get some males, a couple males, at least one male, and breed the sugar gliders and be selling them. Got our baby chicks up for sale. Bunnies we probably won't have till towards the middle and some end of summer. I'm hoping to hatch out some quails on the next batch, and we'll sell them. We pretty much have our homestead animals that I think I want to get, really. I'm going to get a couple more bunnies. I'm going to get a couple things in the house. Like, I want to get a pair of chinchillas to breed and be pets, of course. A pair of hedgehogs. And, what else? I want to get a tortoise just as a pet because I loved my tortoise. I got rid of these things. I used to have them several years ago. Got rid of a lot of them because my work schedule. I was working 5, sometimes 6 days a week, and it wasn't fair to the animals. They were just like not getting any attention. So I found homes for all of them. But now that I quit my hair job, I'm not going back. I do my reborns, which today I'm going to do a lot of painting. Do a video for that. I have a bunch of customs to get done. And then taking care of these guys. It's a full-time job. Because, I mean, I'm out here in the morning, feed and water everyone. In the evening, I come and check on everyone. In the evening, I gather eggs. And, there's some little ones in there. See them in there hiding? Let's check you guys' feed. We'll top you off. These feeders are nice because I can do everything from the outside. Because those guys, they are not friendly. But the downside is a lot of it falls through because it's like thin feed. Alright, let's see. Nope, you guys didn't need any food. Buns are good. Are you able to see what we're doing here or not? These guys are good. Just these guys are out. I was going to try to make those cool, like I've seen them on a lot of YouTube videos, these really cool bowls for them. So you cut the sides out and stuff. Didn't work out for me. It ends up, they crack, the bowls crack, so I don't have the right thing to cut them with. I don't know. I'll leave you guys uncovered for a few hours until it gets too windy. They're so cute. So cute. Yeah, that one back there, he hurt his foot. So I'm going to have to open that up and clean it and bandage it. Hopefully they'll leave the bandage on. But I only have 4 in this one, 2 in this one. I don't want to overcrowd because I do know the guy we got them from says overcrowding and they start fighting and scalping each other. So, but I only have a male in each one. I have a male in there and then a male down here. I do have more females in the house. Those are the babies that you saw, the white ones, that I'll probably go ahead and put some more in there. This one has 4, which I feel is plenty in this size of hutch. And then, of course, my bunnies, there's 3, but they're not all going to stay in here. I'm going to be getting another hutch. And my 2 bunnies that I'm breeding will have their own hutch. Down here, this is a bigger cage. They have the big house. It's a lot bigger cage, so there's 5. I lucked out. These are the ones I bought off the guy, and I ended up with 4 females and a male, so that's pretty cool. This one has 8. These guys are smaller though, and I mean, this is a good sized cage, as you can see. They don't really like to be out and about. They're real shy, so it works out good because they can stay in their little house. And I put some tree branches and stuff in their houses and straw so they can hide in. My only issue I'm gonna have is we're gonna have to open the side of this, cut a hole, like this opens, but cut a hole in the wood on both so I can get in there and get eggs when they start laying eggs. But I put a tire up there. I know it looks tacky, but I just worry about it falling over. I cut the legs off because this thing was super tall. It's because it was really top heavy. But now we have no problems. We've had some really bad storms. But every night they get covered up with the tarp to make sure no one gets wet and everything. And my old man was talking about he really wants to build an aviary. So he's saying sometime this summer, maybe building one between all these trees, maybe just like this section, and building it around the trees for all the quail. And then just put everybody in there, which I would love that. That would be awesome. I've seen some really cool ones on Facebook, on videos, and on YouTube videos and stuff. So I'd love to have an aviary. I would love to be able to put them all in there. So we'll see. He talks good game when it comes to building stuff, but a lot of times things don't get finished. He's not really a builder to where he does that stuff and gets it done. So poor geese. You see them down there in their empty swimming pool. I have to get their new swimming pool today. I'm gonna go to the dollar store and get a couple swimming pools for them. They love to take their little swims. But I'll have to do another video so you guys can see the yeah, there's the little ones there. This hutch will be going outside probably soon, or else I'll put them in the other one with the other ones. I'm not sure yet. There's everybody eating. But we got a nice variety. We got a lot of black ones, but like I said, we have 2 Einsamani roosters. There's a little guy. So I figured that was going to happen, but I'm going to get off here. I'm going to gather up my puppies. And, I wanted to show you guys this real quick. Forgot to take us out earlier. I finally got my thing. See, here's the thing. It was only $7.99 on eBay, and it makes like a noise that they don't like. So when they bark, all I do is hit the button. I've only used it last night so far. We just got it. But if my little barky dog, Foster, when he's with me, they're around here somewhere, when he sees me with it, as soon as he sees me show it and I say no, he stops barking. So it does work for anybody that's got a barky dog that does not shut up. And this morning I went in that room and picked it up when they were in their cage, like at 7 in the morning, which they started barking because my old man went to work. And I said no, and that's all I had to say. He stopped. So I think it's going to work great. Last night when I used it, when I took them outside to go potty, they started barking. And I used it once, and that was the first time I used it. And then I come in with my dogs. My old man's like, I said, "Do you notice anything?" He's like, "No." I was like, "Quiet?" He's like, "Yeah, what's wrong with the dogs?" I said, "I used my barky thing." I just called the barky thing. But yeah, check them out on eBay. I mean, if anyone's really interested, put a comment down below and I'll tell you on the next video what it's called. I have the box somewhere still. So hooked up all that time and then you got to pee on my porch. Seriously? But anyways, guys, it is a really long video, so I'm going to let everybody go. I'm going to go make myself some breakfast. And that's all I got for now. Stay. Foster, come on. So, yeah, that's my routine. I get up and feed everybody, check on everybody. I do these guys too when I come in, back in, check the sugar glider's water. This one's empty, see? They drink a lot of water, guys, a lot. If you ever get a sugar glider, that's the only one thing I would tell you, the most important thing. Make sure they have lots of water because years ago when I had my sugar gliders, it's a sad story, but I filled their water bottle. I always get the biggest one. I filled it and it fell down and I went to work and I came home. I had to work all day. I got home that night and I go and walk past them and I see one laying in the bottom and he passed away. And there's another one laying there like almost passed away. So I hurried up and grabbed it up and hurried up and brought it and I seen that their water was knocked down. So I got him some water and he bounced back within like an hour. But that's how quickly they can dehydrate and die. Like it's It's crazy. So for me, and that was back, that is when I decided to rehome them because I felt so bad. Even though I was only gone, you know, just that day, I ended up working. I mean, it must have got, they probably knocked it down at night after I filled it. And I didn't notice. So I felt horrible. Like really horrible. And that's when, it makes me want to cry. That's when I decided to rehome them because I felt like, you know, I wasn't taking proper care of them because unlike these guys, their water's halfway gone. And this one. Now, when we got them, the lady just had these little water bottles. And I went out and bought these big ones because I know I do not want to let them go without water. I do not want to take a chance of losing one. Don't mind my kitchen, even though I cleaned it yesterday. These are all clean dishes, I swear, guys. I just got to put them away. And I'll probably even buy another one of these big ones for each side because I just want to make sure they always have plenty of water. It was just crazy. You can see I'm wearing this as long as I have this thing with me, and they see it. They don't bark. It's crazy. They just don't because they know Mommy will push that button, and they do not like it. I don't know what it does. It's some ultrasonic noise that I guess maybe it hurts their ears. Where did we put the wire for this one? It's still on there. They hate it. Hard to get these little hooks back on here. Stop squeezing out all the water. Of course, she can hook on the other side. Why wouldn't you? And I'll fill their feed too again. Last night I gave them fresh apples. Every day they get, the sugar gliders get a lot of stuff. They get, let's see. They have food, like little pellet food that they get. I give them that. The lady sent a bunch of stuff. She sent little yogurt bites for them. So I give them some little yogurt bites. They have biscuits, which I see they took a couple bites of the biscuit and they threw it so down to the bottom. They didn't eat it. And then yesterday I split an apple. I have 3 of them. I split an apple between them. And then with us getting the fruit off the guy from the fruit stand, they'll get fresh fruit and stuff all the time. I know there's a few veggies they're not supposed to eat. I'll have to look it up again. Because it's been a few years, like I said, since I had one. But I just love them. Like, these ones aren't real tame. I'm working with them. I'm feeding them, like, giving them the food. I'm giving them, like, a week or so to settle in. But I give the food, like, I put it... The one by herself, she's a little more friendlier. Hey, guys! Because she's alone. I asked them why they had them like that. They said they had the 2 females first, the mom and daughter, and they just never put the other one in with them. So eventually I might put them together or get them a bigger cage. Because mine were all in a cage similar to this cage. It was a little wider, I think, and it was 1 cage. This is 2 cages, which is nice. But and I'll probably keep this cage. If anything, if I get a chinchilla or a hedgehog or something, they may go in there, and then I'll get a big cage for all the sugar gliders. Because our sugar gliders, before it was a colony, we introduced a female in with the other ones. Because we did lose when we first got them.